Okay.
We can alternate next time so we don't have to do it all at the same time.
Yeah, we should do that. Hi, Kirby. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
You're much more better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Wait, did I skip something?
I don't think so. I'll read all the narration for when.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it now.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Mm-hmm. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kirby. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all need to get past soon. Yeah, that's true.
I had Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Kirby. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, I always count when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes these kinds of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when your readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or allowing them to deeply analyze all of the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure that I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
That's a sentence.
It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write it the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind? Film left in the sun.
I can't do this.
But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. Wasn't too bright. It's too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. I sounded... Hello.
Isn't it? Monica has some good writing tips, though.
That's my advice for today. What is that character?
I do not know.
Hello, boo-boo. I sounded like Yogi Bear just then. Boo-boo.
You're making me think of Count Dracula.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone.
I'm tired too.
I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs.
This is a literature club, after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up with getting myself into. Across the room, Yuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks.
I just sounded like fucking Marge from The Simpsons for a second. I swear.
Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that.
Hoping I won't be too loud.
I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So Yuri liked it. And Kirby did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon.
Excuse me,
Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Kirby liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Kind of reminds me of Hermione from Harry Potter.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kirby appreciates my advice more
spicy.
than he appreciated yours.
Spicy.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you into that? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. She just comes in.
You want cigarettes? Is everyone okay? Want some pack of cigarettes? I got some Marlboros.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a side finger as soon as Kirby started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
What?
That was perfect!
Why did I say it like you, though? I did it with the voice.
Oh, damn it.
It's almost perfect.
I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Kirby, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure out. Shit, I can't talk. Help me explain that to her, Kirby.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our
I
language.
agree with both of them, though. What the fuck?
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kirby?
Well?
How did I get dragged in this in the first place?
By joining the club.
It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
So you got 3 choices. Usually, I save at every choice.
Huh?
Every time I have a choice, I save. That's probably a good habit to start getting into.
Okay.
Because your choices can affect the outcome of the game. Can. Not all the time, but
Well, I don't really like Natsuki, so fuck her.
I disagree, but okay.
I mean, I can see both of their points. The problem is...
Yeah, you're right. And at first, I was in your same position. But after the game, I kind of opened up to Natsuki a little bit more. So you probably will feel differently about all the characters at the end.
That's okay. It's a experience.
Yeah, character
Natsuki,
development.
you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait! That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri,
Eh?
you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something that's really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said that her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Perfect timing.
You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist.
Manga!
In the end, no one has taken her side. She's trapped, and at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt,
Shut up, Sayori.
it helps to take a walk and clear my head and smoke a cigarette. Yes.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from smoking
cigarettes.
It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. I can go smoke a cigarette.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own phone from the desk and storms out, grabbing...
Sayori follows to give her right back.
Rural blacks.
She storms out and keeps it.
We have to have an episode related to cigarettes in some way.
Yeah. On her way out, she crumples up the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her own chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her own desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
Sigh.
Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone else could. I don't think that any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Kirby. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
Eh? What thing did Natsuki say?
well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how long is this?
I told you it's 5 hours.
This is a
we're
long-
an hour. We're an hour into the game.
2 hours.
2?
Or like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. It's a 5 hour game.
But what I mean is, like, this is a long fucking, like,
Day.
yeah, meeting.
It's this one day. This is day 1 or day 2.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Wait, I thought she left.
She came back. She poked a cigarette.
Kirby, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Wait, what?
Yes.
And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, this means I can at least do better a job impressing those that I want to impress. This sounds like a subtle hint.
Yuri.
Yeah.
I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Kirby, ready to walk home?
And
Smoke some cigarettes.
So, hold on. Sure, let's go.
So Yuri beams at me. Lasers just cigarettes just start shooting out of her eyeballs.
It truly has been a while since Yuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Kirby, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Second poem.
Second poem, okay.
So you should have a better
David
idea of all the
Bone.
girls now.
Okay.
This song is jamming though, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go.
Long and spooky words.
Yeah.
Like melancholy or uncontrollable. Contamination. Lust.
Secretive. Agonize. Graveyard.
She likes some pleasant words, doesn't she?
Right? Insight.
Massacre.
Massacre. Atone.
Inferno.
Horror!
Disarray.
Okay. Philosophy. Yes. Grief. No! Death. That what? Sayori, what?
She likes happy and sad, remember? Monica said that.
Judgment, friends, lollipop. Judgment, incongruent, intellectual, I know is her. Entropy, I know is her.
I think you got her.
Yeah, I think.
Day 2. Do you want to take another
Yep.
break right here?
Day 3. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for watching. We just did that poem. I did that really quickly. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, you got Yuri, so.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and we have a little saying. Just remember, we're just BSing around. See you later, guys. Later. Bye.